Welcome back to How to Cake It. It is the depths of winter where I live. I need sun and sand and breeze.
I think it's called sunshine.
Sunshine. Oh, that's right. The sun does shine, doesn't it? I don't have sun, but I've got lemons, and I don't have surf, but I do have fluffy coconut buttercream. So let's get started. And guys, are you working on getting me 1 million subscribers? Are you? Are you all on a beach or something? Is that why you're not subscribing? Lucky you. Time to get started. I'm gonna make lemon curd for the first time in the How to Cake It kitchen. Lemon curd. I feel like we should have like, I've got 4 lemons. I'm going to zest them entirely and then I'm gonna cut them in half and juice them. I'm using a reamer. It's quick, it's easy. If you're doing a ton of lemons, you can use an electric juicer. Perfect. I wanna make sure to strain out any seeds, because there's not only big seeds, there's like little tiny lemon seeds. We need to take our lemon juice and our lemon zest over to our stovetop to make lemon curd. The first thing you need to do is set a pot filled halfway with water onto your stove on high heat. You don't want to fill the pot too much because you don't want the water to touch the bottom of your bowl once it goes on top. The next thing I'm gonna do is take my sugar and my lemon zest, which I just plopped on top of my sugar, and pour it into my heat-proof stainless steel bowl. Now just stir these 2 ingredients together. The zest has a tendency to lump together. So just get it coated in sugar. Next, I have 10 egg yolks here, and then I have 2 whole eggs, which I'm gonna crack into the yolks. Now I'm gonna add all of my eggs into my sugar and lemon zest. Whisk these ingredients together until combined. Now I'm gonna add my glorious freshly squeezed lemon juice to this mixture and whisk it in. I'm gonna pop this bowl onto my pot. First I'm gonna let it sit, and once I see it start to thicken, I'm gonna give it a nice stir, and I'm gonna let it cook, stir it, let it cook. Altogether it takes about 20-25 minutes. You really see it thicken and come together. Now I'm gonna take the bowl off the heat so that I can add my butter. Just 1/4 cup of unsalted butter. This will stop it from cooking further as well as help it to thicken as it cools. So just stir in your butter, watch it melt. Once your curd is fully cooled at room temperature, you want to place a sheet of plastic wrap directly on the surface of your lemon curd. We're gonna put this lemon curd in the fridge to chill and to thicken, and you don't want it to form a skin, so that's where the plastic wrap comes in handy. It's time for cake. I'm just gonna remove them from their pans, level them, and cut them in half. As usual, I have my favorite Italian meringue buttercream, and this is just creamed coconut. Whisk in this cream of coconut into my buttercream little by little and just basically taste it until I like it. Hard job, but someone's gotta do it. Second taste test. Love coconut. I'm gonna fill this cake. I've got my lemon curd that I made earlier, which you can see is so much thicker. And I've got my coconut buttercream. I'm going to alternate lemon curd and coconut buttercream between the layers of this coconut cake. I'm actually gonna pipe a buttercream border just around the edge. Because lemon curd is a thinner filling, I don't want it to smush out of my cake. This next layer of cake is getting filled with coconut buttercream. I'm just going to crumb coat the outside, use the excess on the side. I'm gonna pop it in the fridge to chill for about 20 minutes. While my cake is chilling, I'm gonna prepare my colored buttercream. I'm gonna take out about 1 cup of buttercream in each bowl. Then I'm gonna use some teal gel color to dye my buttercream 2 shades of teal. I'm gonna start by making my first shade of teal. I'm aiming for a deeper color, and then I'll make my second bowl a lighter shade. This color is a little bit more on the blue side than I'm looking for, so I wanna add a touch of green to it. I am loving this color. It's very seafoam green, which apparently is a terrible bridesmaid's dress color. But for a beach cake, it's perfect. Uh-oh, there's gonna be an angry bride in these comments.
Oh no.
So I love this shade, and I'm going to just take a bit of this buttercream and mix it into this buttercream to get a lighter version of this color. This is so pretty and not wintry at all. This is what it looks like outside, but less delicious. I'm gonna ice this cake in patches, if you will, with my 3 colors. And what I'm gonna do is just layer on in pieces my teal, my lighter teal, and my white. I'm gonna add a layer of white buttercream to the top of my cake. And then when I ice it all around, it'll blend together and give us a really abstract, beachy feel. Use the flat side of the palette knife and basically blending these colors together and wipe off the excess in a separate bowl. I love what's happening on the top of this cake where all the buttercream is accumulating. It looks like waves. And it's great that they all look different. There's a really high, good surfing wave over here. Not that I surf. I want to add a few more patches. If you really want your colors less blended, chill your cake in between each buttercream application. These waves need some sand. My sand is made of graham cracker crumbs and brown sugar mixed together. We want our waves to look like they're crashing onto the beach.
You look so concerned.
I am. I'm trying to control crumbs. I'm gonna smooth my sand a little with this pointed offset palette knife. Oh, I just want to look into this beach. Shh, I'm daydreaming. I made a bunch of fun decorations to add to this beach cake. I'm gonna start with my palm trees. I made these by looking for a picture of a palm tree online, an illustration. I printed it, I cut it out, and I used this as a template to cut the shape out of my gum paste. I'm gonna make these palm trees match my t-shirt. I've got a pink gel food color. Oh, it's brand new. And I'm gonna dilute this color with a little bit of white rum. And I'm just gonna paint the surface of my palm trees and make a nice bright abstract palm tree. This palm tree is downright funky. Am I wrong? And I mean funky in a good way. I wanna clarify that. According to George Michael, you could actually be too funky. You know what I'm saying? My pink palm trees are making me super happy right now.
They look so good.
I'm gonna put them aside to dry. I made a few seashells because I love collecting seashells whenever I'm on a beach. I have this great seashell mold, and I just pressed gum paste into the mold and then pulled it out, and then I just let the shells dry, and there's all these nice shapes. I just want to add some life to these shells. I'm going to use a little bit of pink luster dust and some pearl luster dust. Brush a little pink luster at the base and then cover the rest with pearl luster.
Yo, did you want to show people your mineral deposits?
I sure do, Jocelyn. I simply made royal icing, and then I heated it in the microwave till it puffed up. And then I let it cool completely. Oh, and you need to grease your bowls before you do this. And then I just take a fork and break into it. Hold on.
That looks like it's going very well.
I'm gonna break my fork. And then I end up with these pieces that I think look like mineral deposits.
Maybe we should ask our viewers to Google mineral deposits and confirm. Oh, you don't want to do that.
I know that some of my yo-yos will agree with me, so go ahead. Hey Jocelyn, I think you should come into frame and hold the stand straight for me.
Oh, no problem.
High five! Woo! we are gonna get to decorating this cake. I'm going to begin by adding a few mineral deposits to my cake. I have no idea why you're laughing. Now I'm gonna add some seashells. I might need buttercream to help me glue them in place. I wanna add a few air bubbles to this cake, so I have some candy beads and some dragées, and I think I'm just gonna place a few of them. I love the way this sea is looking coming up to the shore. I just need to add my pink palm trees. Guess what, everyone? I'm going to the beach. This may not be a beach vacation in January, but it'll do. Thank you for watching How to Cake It. Help me get to 1 million subscribers by February 9th. Think about it. If you live in winter like me, what better way to spend your time indoors than watching me make cakes? Just keep watching and I'll cake you away every Tuesday.
Can I have some?
No.
Is it because of my mineral deposit comments?
Sasha, do you want some cake?
Yes, please.
You can have the whole thing.